Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Yukishi, and welcome back to another episode of Monster Sanctuary. Last time, we went through the Stronghold Dungeon and found some new monsters, cause duh. And one of said monster was the Crackle Knight, which lets us smite down our enemies. Not really, it just lets us enable lightning orbs now, finally. Not only that, but we fought not only a champion monster, and we reached Keeper rank Lancer, but we also came across some more alchemists. I won my alchemist battle, but Will, however, did not, and his toad is now gone. Gone, but not forgotten. So to speak, because, well, it's not actually dead, duh. But we learned we learned a little secret about the alchemists. Marduk is their leader, so we have to deal with his ass at some point in the future, more than likely. But anyway, this time, I believe her name is Riley, I think? I don't remember. But at her behest, we're now in the Ancient Woods, and we gotta deal with the goblin issue. So, let's press on. Oh, hey! Magma Moth, Magma Pillar, and a Druid Oak. All of these guys are weak to fire. Oh boy. You know what? Nah. Go in as is. Solar... Oh. Start off with an Ice Storm, please. Freezing Punch on you. And kaboom. Ooh, okay. Ice Storm, please. Freeze Punch. And... Go kaboom. Wow, that didn't kill any of them. Color me surprised. Alright, this will, though, die. Thank you. Could have been better, could have been worse. I'm probably gonna have to redo that a whole bunch, but I'm not going to worry about the druid thing. Grapes. Crit damage up. Okay. Oh. And we're going down. Alright, what's to the left? Huh. Oh. Huh. Oh. Oh. Fuck. I'm back at the beginning. Oh. Shit. Huh. 2, 3, 4. Done. Double badge times 2. Can you be broken? Yes, you can. Crap. There we go. Sustain ring, plus 3. Mana regen. Nice. To the right. Ooh, new monster, huh? What are you? A mole bear, huh? Alright, so we got 2 weak to fire and 1 weak to water. So let's do you. So hit him with that solar storm, or solar burst, rather. And again. And then hit that with an ice spear volley. Alright, freeze. And kaboom. Fang, plus 2 and grapes. Okay. No egg yet. That's fine. I want to get to a better spot for grinding anyway. Hazelnut. Eh. Good for defensive monsters, at least. Anything else down here? Hello, breakable wall. Hello, corn. On the cob. And what's down here? Looks like we're going to the left again. Oh boy. Perfect. 2 iron. Eh. And we're going to the left even more. And oh boy. Okay, well this can just be destroyed. Huh. we go. Huh. Hello, secret. And this is where our Critical Knight comes into play. Level badge. Okay, so looks like we can come at it from up top. Alright. And all the way down. I did not see that. Alright, monster time. No egg, so let's go to the left. Can this be broken? Yes, it can. Sweet. Huh. Alright, careful. Nope. Nope. Ah. Oh, come on. There we go. Cocoon! Required to evolve certain monsters. Ah. Gotcha! Shit. And hey, would you look at that? Back where we came. Hello. Thing. 2 Bullbears and a Nightwing. Sweet. Still no egg. Sag. That's fine. If I don't get the eggs, then I'll just gather them all on my own time. Nope. Nope. There we go. And up top. Thank you. Here. Okay, and that's all she wrote for down here. So now we go back up and explore that. Crap. Alright, so through here. No. Ha! Got it. Little badge. And combo potion. Yeah. Ah. That's where we end up. Okay, cool. Not quite where I was last, but hey. It's tough. Got some wool. Got an obvious block. Unbreakable. Mass Antidote removes 2 debuffs from all allies. Not bad. No. Simple as. I don't mind it. Ooh. You know what? Perfect spot to grind. And what do you know? On my first attempt, I got the egg. Nice. Alright, so we're going to continue on. Huh, that looks weird. I wonder if it's just something environmental or not. Oh, good God. Huh. Okay. I disabled this. Can't disable that. However, I can't disable that. Oh. Okay. Well, that gives me this. Some wool. Alright, blue, then red. Then I need red disabled, so I need blue disabled. So I can disable red, disable blue, disable green. Then I need to go back around to disable red. Okay. And then I need to disable blue. And that's how I get through this. Then red can't be touched, because that's how I go through here. Then I go through here. I disable green. Enable red. Re-enable green. Go through. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Oy. All the way to the tippy top, and my rewards better be fucking worth it. A tome? No. Ancient Woods Key. I have no idea where that leads to. And now I need to go down here. Like that. And we are out of this fucking place. Good day. That was probably 10 minutes, so... Huge jump boost, all of a sudden. Onwards. And upwards, maybe? No, let's go to the right. Hello, monsters I've already fought before, and I don't want to fight again. I'll be sure to grind you into paste when I'm fighting on my own time. Iron. Not bad. You're in my way. Don't end dusted. Alright. Hello, chest. Red gem. And we're up here now. Yay. What's over here? Family, huh? Okay. Sure. I got some time. Okay. That's that group dealt with. Here we are. There's a new Goblin King in the ancient woods. I've seen him with my own eyes. His band surrounded me and they harassed me with their strange goblin language. I was so scared, I ran and stopped only when I reached this place. Someone's gotta teach them goblins a lesson. You're a spectral keeper, aren't you? You should take care of them. The Goblin King is probably hiding up in the Goblin Fort east of here. Defeat him, and the goblins will see what's what. Maybe some of my wares will aid you against those goblin ruffians. Bow, heavy mace, poison dart, and then level badge. Each attack triggers an additional 20% damage hit. Non-crit damage increased by 10, or 10%. Attack plus 12. Every hit has a 2.5% chance to apply poison or weakness. Huh. Hello. Some monsters that you find at the Sanctuary can change into a completely different form. Would you like to know more? Of course. In nature, this occurs through the lengthy process of metamorphosis. However, the Tree of Evolution can speed up the process. You only need a certain item to make a monster evolve, a catalyst. Each monster with an evolution needs a different catalyst. Present the monster together with a catalyst at the Tree of Evolution to change its form. However, be warned that your monster will lose many of its abilities and features on evolution. Generally, an evolved monster is stronger than before, but you might like the changes. So it's absolutely okay not to evolve your monster if you don't want its abilities to change. Sometimes, keepers come to me and bring me catalysts that they found when they have no use of them. There's no reward in it, those keepers just want somebody else to get something out of it. Usually, I don't even know exactly which monsters these catalysts are for. So, it'd be interesting to see someone figure out which monsters can evolve thanks to these catalysts. You travel a lot, don't you? You must see a lot of different monsters across the Sanctuary. Recently, somebody came by and gave me this magical clay. Required to evolve certain monsters. I can give you a small hint at least. This clay is from the same river as the monster that needs it to evolve. It's said that if you rub that monster's back with this clay, it grows into a large dragon-type monster. Have you had success? This is the Tree of Evolution, the most important monument of the Monster Sanctuary. Would you like to know more about the history of this place? No. An individual monster's name is important for a successful bond between keeper and monster. If you like, I can change one of your monster's nicknames. It will still obey when you call it by its new name. No. So she's the nickname system. Ancient Woods Key. ×2. Oh, we got a secondary. We can't go anywhere else, so... Evolve. Present a catalyst at the Tree of Evolution to change the form of one of your monsters. We got Magic Clay, Cocoon, Stardust, Sunstone, and Shard of Winter. I do believe it can be used on this. Alright, I'm not going to do anything evolving-wise until I reach level 32. However, since I have plenty of Stardust, I can definitely use it on the monster. There you are. I have plenty of it, so... Bada bing. Evolve a monster. So, Grulu has access to magic water damage, and fire damage, as we've seen before. Every fire attack hit has a 50% chance to apply burn. It's got armor break as well, solar ray, solar burst, so there's that. Some nice healing. Hexing support. Whenever this monster spends a turn without attacking an enemy, apply a random debuff on a random enemy. It's also got aging, so this monster gains an age stack. Eons. At the start of the turn, heal 3% of this monster's max HP for every age stack, capped at 7 stacks. So that's 21% of health, which is kind of insane. So, yeah. Preparation. Every monster in the party starts the combat with a random buff. Could be useful, could be not that good. So, it's got armor break, and it's got burn, so very, very useful, I would say. But we have yet to fully explore this place. So, let's continue. I didn't know I got a sunstone. Huh. I wonder where from. Let's continue onward. And this time we're going down. Ooh, alright. Let's deal with you. Nice. Hello. Hail, Keeper Lancer. Be warned, past this point, the goblins have taken over the ancient woods. There must be a new goblin king, otherwise the goblins would never work together like this. But it's odd. Why does it happen now? It's almost as if something, or someone, is behind it. You don't say. Well, there's only one way forward, for now. Oh boy. Goblin, Brute, and Hood. Weak to physical attacks. So bring your physical monsters, because it's going to be a doozy. Do you three. And I may as well punch the daylights out of you first. Explosive Blast. Ice Spear Volley. And you're done. Kaboom! Let's rearrange the party really quick, and done. Actually, what's your equipment like? 500 gold, not bad. And we got the Warlocks this time, so start combat, and chuck some Ice Spears. And hit him with the Explosive Blast. And just kill you. Oh, so close. That's better. Alright. On. Word. 2, 3, 4 sets of goblin ears. That should be enough for at least 2 more elixirs. It's another one of the alchemists, and it's the one we saw in the Blue Caves. He's got to be the one who angered the goblins. Huh? Another one of you? No, you're the same one as the one before, aren't you? Yes, don't deny it. You're the one who defeated my Minotaur champion. Minotaur. And I used quite a fine elixir on that one to turn it. Darn monster keepers, you're all just simpletons. No eye for the bigger picture at all. Monsters aren't your friends. You pretend to be their guardians even though you are actually their jailers. And for what purpose? Just for this illusion of peace and order? You have no idea how they could be used as tools for anarchy and chaos. I will let loose my monsters on you and show you. Tremble before Ostanes! Ah, crap. Okay. So, primarily weak to fire over there. And then he's also got water and then physical. Alright, bet. So let's do... Let's actually begin with the... You know what? Armtail, Minotaur, then... Alkaline. Shields up. Templar. Yeah. Shields up. The music be bopping. So let's Stone Rain on you. And send out a volley of ice. Okay, I need to deal with Grummy ASAP. So let's switch to the Eagle. The Eagle is my best bet. Ice Spear Volley. Continue to shield. Use you last. Ice Spear Volley again. Kaboom! Armtail's gone, but not forgotten. Manticore, your turn to shine. In with that Solar Burst, please. Ice Spear Volley. Kaboom! Alright, Solar Burst yet again. Hug some more Ice Spears. Bang. Phoenix is gone, so now I need magic attacks. Monk, you're up. Let's freeze this fucking thing. Fire Punch you to death because you're getting annoying. Ice Spear Volley. Alright, Solar Burst. Fire Punch. Get rid of you. And I may as well Claw Attack you. Get the fuck out of here. Goodbye, Monk. Alright, Minotaur. Let's get rid of you next. Just do a Freezing Punch on this thing. Sea Rage. And now it's 1v3. Soon not to be, though. So let's Ignite. Freezing Punches. Ice Spear Volley. Get you chilled. Wow, they both got taken out. Alright, you're dead. How could this be? Oh, of course. You have the Spectral Familiar on your side. Without it, you'd be so much weaker. Anyway, just because you defeated me doesn't mean I gotta come with you. This is why you will never win. Julia, not Riley. Hey, who's that stranger? What's with that weird ominous getup? He's the reason why the goblins are acting up. Oh, I guess it's time for me to run. Quick, after him! We should hurry up as well. We can't let him get away with that. Or like that. Sir, yes, sir. And oh boy. We got a lot to do. Going up. And then down. Nope. I can see the sun. Wow. Alright, let's go to the left first. What's over here for me? Whole lot of nothing. And some goblins. They're all weak to physical. Good. Alright, goblins have been dealt with. Moving on. Oh. Okay. Down here is Ancient Woods Key. And now we have to go back up and around. I said back up and around. Sure, we can't investigate any of this to get stuff, but oh well. Good grind spot for warlocks, though. Alright, what's to the right? Brute, warlock, and hood. Alright. And I got me a goblin brute. Nice. Alright, so I'm just missing the hood now. God, what is this nonsense? Release me, you foul beasts! Don't you know who I am? I am Ostanes, one of the Ancient Order of Alchemists. Looks like the goblins have caught him already. Serves him right. What's happening here? Did this guy get caught on his own? Who is he exactly anyway? He's a member of an old order of alchemists. It seems like they want to cause chaos in our sanctuary, for whatever purpose. An alchemist? In our sanctuary? I heard stories about him, but I had no idea they were still around. Well, I guess we'd be able to put him in chains first, then we can find out the deets. Don't worry about these goblins. They'll listen to a high-ranking monster keeper like me. Well, we'll put this guy in the prison cells of the Stronghold Dungeon. You should come there later. But first, you have to deal with the Goblin King. Goblins don't really listen to reason, so you'll have to deal with him the old-fashioned way. I would have loved to do this myself, but duty comes first. Alright then, see you later. Goblins! Let's put this criminal where he belongs. Yeah. I can sense a monster of great power behind this door. That must be the Goblin King. Let's take him on. And there he is, with a hood and a warlock at his side. And he's also weak to physical attacks. Fun. Alright, this time I'm actually going to start with the Minotaur, Acolyte, and Monk. For sustain. And then Templar. And just hit him with a flurry of blows, please. Alright, I'm going to start off with flurry of blows. And then we're going to do Ice Spear Volley. And then we're going to finish it with a heavy punch. Alright, heal the Orca. Ice Spear Volley again. And slash. Why the hell are you attacking the Orca? Fuck you. Storm looks like it does more, so why not? And then Aqua Blast. Yeah, Ice Spear Volley is better. Get you bleeding. I'll do the same amount of damage. Let's go Freezing Punches. Ice Spear Volley again. Get you bleeding. Freezing Punches, and you die. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Another champion down. Defeat the Goblin King. I hope that the Ancient Ones will be more peaceful now. Now we should go back to the prison cells in the Stronghold Dungeon. Let's see what information they got out of the Alchemist. Sure, but first things first, let's explore. 400 gold. Cape +3, not bad. The way forward has been revealed. What's over here, then? Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I should have all monsters for these. orb. Water orb. Earth orb. Lightning orb. And in here we will find another champion. Alright, what are you? This is a peculiar champion. It has the elemental shift trait. Whenever it attacks, it will change its resistance and weakness according to the element of its attack, which means that it could have any elemental weakness and resistance. Choose your party wisely. Oh boy, okay. So, I want to have Orumtail, Manticorb, and Monk. Yes. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, shields up. Get you freezing first. And do a fire punch. Wind to earth. Now you're weak to water. Perfect for me. How about you chill out? Freeze punch. Ow. That hurt a lot. Shields up. Get you shocked. Lightning punches. Why the hell are you targeting the monk? Fuck off. Alright, you're weak to fire next. Fine by me. Ignite. I'm gonna heal this turn. God, you suck. Alright, you're weak to Earth, so I'm gonna take this turn to just buff up. Let's give you another chill. And I'm gonna heal again. Crap, wrong one. Still weak to Earth, so Gemstone Rain. Ignite. Heal me. Thank you for doing something different. Now I can kick your ass. Ignite. Fire punches. Yeah. And everyone leveled up. Well, some of them anyway. You were sent to Keeper Ranger. New items available at traders. Damn. Alright, what's over here? Horizon Beach. Oh boy. Not yet. Can't go up. So don't expect that. So let's go down instead. So, going down. Some more goblins. I'll take you all on. Alright, and that's done. So now... Oh, hey. There's a treasure chest up there I missed. I'll grab it. And a good place to farm for hoods. Cool. That's them gone. So, what's over here? Let's check what's down here first. So we got a chest. It needs a lightning orb, so Crackle Knight, please. Thank you. Hazelnut, yeah. Just for the sake of simplicity. Hey, remember this place? Alright. Let me get a Warlock and a hood, real quick. Dunzoed. Alright, onward. And downward. Alright, what's here? Let's go to the left first. Oh, hey, some glow bugs. Blowfly, and they're weak to Earth, something I don't have a whole lot of. So, gonna use the Minotaur for this, and then Monk and Eagle. So, Fire Punch on you, please. Go Kaboom. And Stone Rain. Alright. Flurry of Blows, please. With some Explosive Blasts. I am surprised you lived. And finish you off with the Stone Rain. Or not. Alright, now you're dead. I'll be sure to grind here as well. Oh. Got some friendos. I wonder. Probably can't. Oh, hello. Potion. And a skill potion. Not bad. Onwards and downwards. What's through here? Ooh. Okay. A blue gem, and let me guess, a green or a red gem. Crystal shard. Nope. Cool. Neat little optional area. Right. Crap. Alright, well, we can't do anything about that yet, so let's go to the right. Get on down. Like this. And we need to go through here. Ah, cripes. Hey! Bronze. Not bad. Right. Oh well, I was close enough. Anyway. Alright, and I think that's the entire area fully explored currently that we can do. Because... so we need the purple vines to be gone, but we can't do anything about that. The path is blocked in that one area. We can't go up, and we can't go to the bottom. We can't go up near here either. So I think that's about it. Awesome, so let's mosey on out of here. And, Get over here. Let's see if we can go to the dungeons right quick. Just to learn more, because we have 2 areas we can explore. I don't actually know what the recommended path is for exploration. So I'm going to look at that first. You're new. Good job on bringing in that evildoer, Keeper Ranger. Julia told me all about it. Sounds like you'll be making your family proud, Spectral Keeper. Julia also told me about that problem with the Goblin King. You did take care of him, right? Yes? Very good, Keeper Ranger. The Ancient Woods should be a safer place now. Let me introduce myself. I am Eric, Keeper Dragoon of our order. I came to the Stronghold when I heard rumors that alchemists have been spotted. Oh yes, I know that this masked person belongs to the Ancient Order of Alchemists. Although I don't know much about them, other than that they once came to the Sanctuary and caused some trouble. I'm afraid nobody in the Sanctuary knows more about them. That's why I came here, to interrogate this alchemist. So far, I've only found out from him that the alchemists are the reason why there have been so many champion monsters. The alchemists have performed a formula for an elixir that can turn a regular monster into a champion monster. The alchemist was in the Ancient Woods to gather ingredients for the elixir. Other than that, it appears that we are in the dark for now. You have found a library deep within the Stronghold dungeon. And Keeper Nav as well found a book with more information about the alchemists? Tell me about it. Interesting. I need to commend you for doing such a good job. You are quite extraordinary, aren't you? But I expect no less of a spectral keeper. Now, let's try to find out what this alchemist knows about that leader of the alchemists, Marduk. Marduk? How do you know about him? Seems like Will found just the right information. Tell us, alchemist, where is your leader? Is he hiding somewhere in the sanctuary? Remember, if you give us the information we need, we might just decide to spare you and give you back your freedom. After we've dealt with the other alchemists, of course. Very well, I'll tell you, since it won't be of much use to you either way. We are indeed serving Marduk, the one and only, who has guided our order from the shadows for more than 300 years. He's hiding nowhere else than the abandoned tower. That's impossible. The abandoned tower has been sealed for hundreds of years. It is true. He sends us our orders through magic, and if he wishes so, he can leave the tower too. But it makes for quite a useful fortress for him. That's strange. I'm not sure if we can believe him, but at this point, we have no other choice. In case you don't know, Yuki, the abandoned tower is closed and can only be opened by all four spectral keepers together. But if that wasn't enough, its entrance lies beyond the mystical workshop, which is filled with some of the most dangerous monsters. And the key of power is also required to open the door to the abandoned tower. The key of power was hidden by a keeper master more than 400 years ago. Nobody knows where it is. It could be just about anywhere in the sanctuary. The alchemists found a way to break through the magic barrier of the sanctuary. Their leader might be immortal. We can't put anything past them, so perhaps Marduk is indeed hiding within the tower. Searching for the key of power so that we may gain entrance to the tower might be our best bet right now. Besides, on your search for the key, you might find some more clues about the alchemists and their leaders. However, I will stay here to continue watching over the alchemist. Who knows how many alchemists there are in the sanctuary? They could come at any moment to break him free. So, I wish you Godspeed. May you find what you search for in the sanctuary. The Alchemist's Plot. We got Visit the Parents, Extinct Species, Evolution of the River Dragon, and a Wanderer and a Scorch. Or side quest stuff. So we got a lot on our plate. I wonder. The Oracle told us that we'd find the key of power in the deepest area of the Monster Tank. But she also said we need to collect all the tokens first, which are hidden. We've collected 2. The Frozen Oracle of Snowy Peaks gave us 1. We found 1 in the Sun Palace. We need to explore other areas to find more. We should explore Horizon Beach, which is east from the Ancient Woods. Alright. Well, before we do any of that, I am going to go say hi to our parents. Your Keeper Ranger. It's that gives us the stuff. Reward box level 2. Anything else? Yeah. Metal ring plus 4, not bad. And that's all she wrote. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna go, sure, up here, and nope, okay. I'm gonna go down 1, and around, and look at the champion monsters, really quickly. I need to know if the Goblin King is with his henchmen or not. So, we have 2 pages now. Verduga, huh? So they're all level 25. So they're of our own level. And the Goblin King is with his entourage. Okay. That's good to know. So, I'm going to poke my head in the magma area really quickly. Alright, welcome to the magma chamber. Bronze. Not bad. Alright, I want to, at the very least, get to the teleport point before anything else. We got nothing over here. Good. Bingo! Aha. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I was just puzzling over these strange statues. Look just like those blob critters hopping about everywhere in the sanctuary, don't they? But who'd build statues for them? You must have seen these statues in other parts of the sanctuary too, right? Get this. Nobody has any clue what their purpose is. If you ask me, the whole thing seems fishy. If I had the time, I'd investigate it. Ask around the sanctuary. There's gotta be some sort of, some smart fellow who studies these blobs critters. I bet old Buren, that old blob farmer, can tell us more. We should visit him again sometime and ask him. Yeah, I'll let you and your talking bird follow up on that. Good luck to you. Alright, so let's label this as such. Blobs. Alright, let's go back up. I like the music here. Very good. Very nice, too. Almond. And sure enough, we got some new monsters. Or at least one new monster. So, Glowdra and Glowfly, huh? And they're weak to Earth. We reconfigure. Wait a minute. You know what? It's a waste, but... Alright, let's get you both. Stink Cloud. And you still got your equipment on, good. Alright. Pick 2. Stink Clouded up. Stone Rain on you. And Stink Cloud. I'm surprised it didn't kill the Glowfly. Alright, Stink Cloud again. That's more like it. Stone Rain on you, please. I need you to not dodge my attacks, you ass. Crystal Shard. Alright, cool. Ideally, I would like to fight a monster that I can very easily fight and kill. And not have to worry about that. What's up here? Ice Potion. Yeah, I thought so. Skull Potion. Huh, a Goblin Miner. And a little dragon. Dragonov. And then the Goblin Miner is weak to water. Perfect. So, physical, water, and you have water moves. So, Ice Spear Volley. Freezing Punch. And again. Alright, Freezing Punch. Ice Spear Volley. Freezing Punch. And you're dead. Alright, this place... No, this is a good place to grind. So I need to keep that one in mind. What's up here? Ooh, those look like cool chests. Alright, what's to the right? Switch! Didn't do anything. Okay. This time we got a new guy. Salahammer. Full on weak to water, huh? Okay. Making my job hard here. So let's do the monk and Uck. I'm gonna sustain. I want to get rid of you. Huck some spears. And freezing punches. You're almost dead already. And there goes the Minotaur. Perfect. Right. Huh. Ah, there we go. Huh. Ah. So flick that one. Then we go back. And we flick again. And bada bing, we have our chests. Steel. Yeah. Alright. Up here is a verdant gem. Then we go around. Ooh, honestly, if I unlock this shortcut, that would be more than good and useful for me. Unlock Rawhide. And here we are, back in the Ancient Woods. It's still a long ways down, though, but that's fine by me. What's to the right? Huh. Perfect timing, I guess. Look at that strange stone monument. It seems important, doesn't it? There are symbols drawn all over it. Perhaps that letters from some ancient language. I guess that this is a runestone we're looking at. That would mean that it contains some magic power. If that power was unlocked, it could reveal a new path to us. We need somebody who's more book-smart than us to decipher these runes, though. Maybe Will can help us. He should be in the library in the Keeper's Stronghold. Yep. Let's ask him for help. I'm going to do runes. Alright, what's over here? I am done, by the way. I just want to explore just a tiny bit more, just to see what monsters are available for me to kill. This group isn't good, but the group that's weak to water is. So there is that. Ah! I wasn't even on you. Alright, what's down below? Just a secret area. Damn it! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was not hard. It's over. Alright, and what's down and over? Or over and down? This blocked, okay. So, we can continue exploring, or we could just stop right here. Oh wait, there is a path down there as well, but anyway. I think with that, I'm going to end things here for now. If memory serves, this should be episode 6. So, by the time this has been finished, recorded, I've not yet edited all of the episodes yet. So I need to get on that first. So I'll do that first, and then I'll continue to play this on my own time. And by then, well, granted, it's only going to take me like around an hour or so to get all the monsters I missed and then show them off and what they can do. But anyway, with all that being said and done, next time on Monster Sanctuary, we talk to Old Man Buren and Will to find out some of the secrets in this magma chamber and continue from there. So, I've been Ryukishi, and I will see you next time. fully expect my eagle, at the very least, to be level 32 by the time I come back. If he's not, then that just means that the XP grind was terrible, so to speak. But anyway, I'll catch you then.